us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. It's the Oregon Ducks and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, Dave Bowling, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Ducks ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something. I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might as well stick with him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense.
Number 99, set to take this one over.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early... Two left for them to spend. Dante Moore. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Here comes the offense on second down. Moore will throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Moore from the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Again, it's Moore. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. On the option.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Gets it out quickly. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bringing it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's Moore to throw. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Unloads to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Ducks want to move quickly.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Throwing Moore. Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And now they'll have to dial something up on third down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ohio. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I I caught up with Coach Brett Lashley before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. At the U.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Running inside, it's Jackson. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. There's a crease. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's West. Across the 15. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Throw it, say it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. The give from the gun. Maybe some room here. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's just a catch you got to make, right? It's 3rd down. You've got an opportunity to make a play in the middle of the field. Butterflies.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the run, still looking. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs.
Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here comes the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And this offense coming out on the first drive and showing like we are willing to run our quarterback. We're going to run the option game. We're going to make you play discipline. And they had a lot of success on that drive, Jesse.
And, David, the defense knew they were going to see option in this game, but you know it's so hard to prepare for it when you're going against your own scout team. This offense, they make the decisions quicker. The athletes are so much better, especially at quarterback, and they're going to have to find a way because they're going to see the option further along in this game.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go play action with Sayet. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for an open area to his left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Gets the back moving. Saying to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Sayin to throw. Complete.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university
makes the grab and room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the counter play. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's got him. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver.
Going long. the field. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Mustangs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll move the tight end. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Fights off the defender. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th.
It's a running room. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Jennings. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes a grab for a big play. Takes it across the 20, inside the red zone, and they'll mark him out at the 19-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's Singleton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Moves away as he feels pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Could be an alley. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out, let's pound the rock, pound the football, and really threaten this defense and force them to have to tackle us.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense dragged him down.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make... play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped his field.
This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Number 96, set to advance on the ball.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Receiver. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Jennings. Snagged out of the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. He's not going to make it to the 1st down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the 1st down anyway. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, SMU! And the Mustangs respond.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure, the clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run.